Would you rather have T-Rex arms or T-Rex teeth?
Me?
Yeah. Here's the train.
Teeth.
You'd rather have the T-Rex teeth? Now they're gonna be, they're huge.
I guess the arms then.
Would you rather have the T-Rex's front, like arm things, or a T-Rex tail?
A tail.
Yeah, I'd probably rather have the tail too. Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. Today, we are making the Cameron's Kick. This is a great cocktail if you are new to Scotch. Because it has Scotch in it, it also has Irish whiskey in it, which is an unusual combination. Both Scotch and Irish whiskey are notorious for being difficult to mix with. But here, together, they complement each other and they work really well. So I'm gonna show you how I make this, which is how they made it years ago. It's a classic. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes. And let's go make the Cameron's Kick to the bar. I have no idea who Cameron was. I don't think anybody does, really. If ever there was one name that would be associated with this drink, it should be Harry, because both Harry Craddock and Harry McAlone had this cocktail in their books, and they both had the same specs. It was the same drink, which is what we're gonna be making today, but it's called Cameron's Kick. Now, there is a story that a long time ago, there was a Scottish clan called the Camerons, and one of their chiefs was exiled to Ireland. So I guess you could say he got kicked out of Scotland. I think it's a stretch. I think that story is probably nonsense. Although the story is good because it includes the name Cameron, it includes Scotland, Ireland, and he got kicked out of Scotland. Now, who came up with this drink? I'm not really sure. I did find some sources that credited Harry Craddock, so maybe, but I don't know for certain. It really is a fascinating drink because it does combine Scotch and Irish whiskey. What's crazy is Scotch is difficult to work with in a drink, especially if you have a really big peaty Scotch, because it wants to take over everything in the cocktail. So that's all you can taste. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you have Irish whiskey, which is smooth, soft, subtle, and delicate as far as whiskeys are concerned. And you put that into a drink and it can be overpowered by whatever you're mixing it with. However, when you mix them together, it becomes a symbiotic relationship. And together they make a balanced whiskey drink. I don't know, it's science. That's pretty much all my notes. Now the booze. For this drink, we're gonna need Scotch, Irish whiskey, lemon juice, and orgeat. I'm gonna tell you about the whiskeys that I picked. And by the way, if you want either of these whiskeys, you can grab them at Curiata. I'll leave a link down below, like I always do. So go to Curiata and get these bottles. Now, in terms of Scotch, choose a nice blended whiskey. If you use a single malt Islay Scotch that's really peaty, it's gonna take over everything. So save that for something else. In this case, I'm using Monkey Shoulder, which is a blended malt whiskey. It has a nice maltiness to it. It's really good in the drink. In terms of Irish whiskey, I'm using Powers, which has a little bit more oomph to it than your standard blended Irish whiskey. I would say picking a mild Scotch is more important than picking a really strong Irish whiskey. Lemon juice, freshly squeezed, and the orgeat. This one is homemade. If you need a recipe, I've got a really simple hack for you, because it's not a true orgeat, it's a hack. Very easy, almondy, orange blossom water, really tasty. And this is gonna be an important ingredient in this drink. However, if you don't wanna make your own, I would recommend the Liber & Company orgeat. Thank you, Liber & Company, for sending me some bottles. I am rather picky when it comes to store-bought syrups, especially orgeat. The flavor is slightly different. Mine tends to be a little bit more floral. I get more of the orange blossom water, but Liber & Company has a really nice toasty flavor to it, and I would like you guys to send me more. Is that out of frame?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Let's build. Okay, we're gonna shake this cocktail. We're gonna serve it up. Although if you want, you could serve it on the rocks. So get your glassware chilling, grab a shaking tin. Into the shaking tin, we'll do 1 ounce of your Scotch whiskey, 1 ounce of Irish whiskey, half an ounce of the orgeat. I'm doing the orgeat first here so that the lemon juice washes out the jigger, but that's up to you. And half an ounce of lemon juice. Now, depending on which orgeat you go with, depending on your lemons, you may want to adjust those ratios, but this is definitely a good starting point. Let's add ice and shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. Grab your glassware and double strain right into the cocktail glass. Now for a garnish, I like the lemon because it helps, I don't know, just let you know that it's a lemon cocktail. It works really well. But if you want, you could do an orange swath on top. The orange oil is gonna pull out the orange blossom water in the orgeat. That's entirely up to you. Express the oils right across the top, and I'm actually gonna put this on the cocktail. The Cameron's Kick. Cheers. Oz, would you like to have a sip? I like that you went full-blown Scottish for this one.
I know, it wasn't intentional, but you're green and I'm plaid.
The Rob Roy.
Or I dressed as the paper towel guy. What's his name?
Brawny?
The brawny
guy?
man? All right, here we go. Oh, that is super smooth.
That was kind of my reaction the first time I had it.
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, in this case, also I'm using the monkey shoulder, so it's really malty.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think it's great.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good weird.
It's good weird. This one though, like a true sour, you want to drink it when it's ice cold. As this starts to warm up, that Scotch is gonna start tasting a little funky with the orgeat, I'm guessing.
I mean, I like it. It's like kind of like a boozy, rich lemonade thing.
Yeah, there is almost like a tiki element to it with the orgeat.
Make this for your friend named Cameron.
Yeah.
Or yourself, even if you're not named Cameron.
Well, there you have it. Hope you try it. Hope you like it.
If you like this video, or is it, can I say it, or?
Yeah.
No, you say it. You say it.
What? No, you say it.
No, you say it. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And we will see you next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.